Is AI a blessing or a curse? Is it going to take over the jobs of the people that are so into the marketplace or whatever? Or is it a divine plan? Is it a plan that God had already known from time immemorial? That is the question that so many people keep on asking. And many people are losing the essence of what life has, because the intention of desiring to be in this life has really changed because of what AI has introduced. Personally, I tend to believe that there is so much into what AI is providing and what it is really trying to prove. There's so much that has changed. And right now, people who have been, emancipated and made whole, their minds have been renewed. They are able to see how AI can be able to solve their problems and solve those things that they never thought. But there are those people who are saying that AI is demonic and all that, that AI is trying to create another way of doing things. But we can agree on facts that there are things that AI has done, and so much is being proved otherwise, but we can accept that it has really made some things very easy. But look at what religion tries to portray out here, that AI is demonic and AI can never really bring people into the reality of the matter. I know AI cannot give life. Artificial intelligence cannot prove the divine nature of God to some extent, because that very thing is so personal that even artificial intelligence cannot fathom the reality of it. But the beauty of all these kind of messages that are being portrayed out here, the kind of preachings that people are trying to display, when it comes to artificial intelligence, there's a line that has been drawn, and people don't want to accept that these things are changing, and so much we are going to do it. And the same people who are complaining about artificial intelligence, they're the ones who are going to the marketplaces, purchasing a very expensive phone, expensive laptop, expensive devices. And all these devices, right now as we're talking, we know they're incorporated by AI, in artificial intelligence. You no longer need to just do some things manually, but because of AI, you're able to just complete so many things. And we all know that AI is really changing so many things. And it is just a matter of time we get to see the intent of artificial intelligence as it is going. It is going to just prove otherwise and change the whole narrative of the market. But there are people who are going to lose so much in the moment. There are people who are going to lose jobs. There are people who are not going to just achieve whatever they long for and desire to see it become, because they tend to have the fear of, if this thing happens, there's nothing that I'm going to achieve. But the best thing that we can do is ask ourselves some few questions. Is it divinely orchestrated? Was it the intention of God for AI to become? Let me tell you one thing, my dear brothers and sisters, that whatever happens here on earth is not new. From the beginning, God created everything, and everything was. So it was by the help of God for humanity now at this particular time to just manifest and reveal all these things. But when we talk about manifestation, so many people tend to think that it is not something that is of God. It is something that is demonic and all that. But in order for us to experience the beauty of life, we have to understand that everything we are seeking is from within us. And God has put everything in us. And it is for us now to understand that the beauty of how life should be comes from within of us. So whatever is happening right now, even at the artificial intelligence, it is solely based on the things that were so inside of us. And right now we are manifesting. But so many people can't understand. When someone who is not born again, an atheist, begins to come up with such things, then we say these people are devil worshippers. But let me tell you, all these things cannot happen by the enemy. They cannot happen by the devil. It is God who has designed all these things. It is men who uses these things to destroy humanity and to do devilish stuff with it. But the beauty of AI is that it has come at such a time for you and me to embrace how technology can improve so much. And I understand and agree, even in so many churches and so many religious institutions, we can see so many people are using this, the artificial intelligence. And I want us to understand, as much as all this is going to happen, there's so much that is going to be lost. Jobs that were done manually, presentations that were done manually, we will no longer require to do those things like that. But we have to understand that God's intention for humanity was not only for us to just live life on how manual it was. Things are going to change. Humanity is going to discover so many things, and we are going to enjoy those things. And if we cannot take it into ourselves to understand that there's so much within us, and we can provide and prove and have so many things when it comes to handling situations, because the solution is within us, and God designed that fact deep within us. What we are looking for, whatever we are desiring, whatever we want to achieve, is from within us. And with AI, I believe there's so much that we can achieve. The impact of AI and employment is something that so many people are talking about. And I want to just stick on that so much, because I know right now in this generation where we are, look at what the politicians are doing and the governments are doing. They are promising jobs and there are no jobs. But the challenge that we need to have as part of this generation and part of this moment in time, we have to know that whatever you're seeking is within you. You don't need a government for you to be employed. You can employ yourself. You can change situations. You can change a magnitude of things in your lives. You don't need people to figure out how things can be. You need yourself. And after that, you need to realize that the things that you're looking for are within you, and it is for you to manifest those things. What are you looking for, and what do you desire? Start looking at yourself, within yourself. Go deeper into the part that people cannot reach within yourself. This is one thing that I want you to understand. Where is the kingdom of God? The kingdom of God is within you. And every kingdom we understand has all the riches that we require. If the kingdom of God is within you, ask yourself, what can you really give into the world? So much that you can give. I want to challenge us this very moment that we are living in times and seasons whereby if you have not really learned about what technology is and advancing your very skills into how you can put things together, you'll be left behind, because so many things are going to be digitized. Technology is going to improve like nobody's business. 100 years from now, maybe some of us are not going to be here. 200 years from now, even 500 years from now, the generation that will experience great things. And it is for you and me now to embrace what is right now, so that we can bring the change that we require. Look right now at what is happening even in first world countries. There are cars that we cannot even explain. There are planes, there are devices that have been, taken even to the underwaters to discover so many things. And they do not require a pilot to take that thing into that very place. Reason being, technology has advanced. So as much as we are so religious about all these things, we need to understand that God has designed everything within us. And we need God, and we need to understand that the part of us, God already made it possible for us to manifest all these things, because they are so within us. And we don't need to wage war against those people who are discovering. Let us not make our children to only pray for 12 hours and 13 hours. We can also teach our children to be innovative, to be a people that are willing to go far and beyond from where they are, to build something that is long lasting and something that is substantial. They can also go out and discover things, innovate things, realize that the potentials they are seeking is within them. It is for us, even as parents, as leaders, as elders, to understand that we will never be like the generation that is and it will come. So now where we are, we need to take over and understand that how technology has advanced, it is going to improve and improve even bigger than where it is. I believe AI came as a result of changing systems and making it better. But it is for you and me now to use these tools on positivity, to use these tools on what will bring change and development in our nations, our families, and all those things that we desire to see them become better.